We are in the thick of flu season, and several hospitals in our area are already full capacity.
CBS 17's Bridget Chapman joins us live at Wake Med after finding out what's behind the hospital beds all filling up. And Bridget, does it come down to the flu?
Well, Marius, that's not the total problem, but it certainly does add to it. Now, Wake Med here is not at full capacity right now, but other hospitals in our area is, and I found out why they say this is a growing problem.
Although this is a challenge, it's not a crisis.
That's Dr. Thomas Owens' reaction to the recent capacity issues Triangle area hospitals are facing. Owens, president of Duke University Hospital, says these past 2 weeks, their beds have been full.
It makes it hard for us to find the right place for a patient, so we have to work extra hard on all those transitions to make sure patients are getting the right care in the right place when this happens.
Duke University hospitals aren't alone in capacity issues and having to divert patients. I'm told UNC Medical Center is often at capacity in recent weeks. Same with UNC Rex Hospital. They'll often hold patients in their emergency departments while waiting for available beds. A Wake Med spokesperson told me they've experienced being above capacity this week, causing brief periods of diversion. Wake Med staff says diversion doesn't apply to trauma, severe heart attack, or stroke patients. Wake County EMS Assistant Chief Jeffrey Hammerstein says it can have a trickle-down effect to ambulances.
It's difficult to move patients from the emergency department up to a bed on the floor if they're full up there, and so that slows everything down.
Although doctors say we're having a rough flu season, they tell me reaching capacity also comes down to our growing community. Within the increasing populations, they're seeing more cases of obesity and cardiovascular disease.
I think there's also a need to manage the flow and the prediction of patients even more carefully, since this is our new norm now.
Because it is becoming the new norm, hospitals and EMS crews are working together to try and make it more efficient and just combat this problem. But overall, at the end of the day, if you're not feeling well, they say, of course, still go to the hospital or get checked out. Live in Raleigh, Bridget Chapman, CBS 17 News.
Bridget, thank you. New numbers from the CDC show flu activity is decreasing overall, yet it still remains high in North Carolina. The CDC estimates so far this season there have been at 13 million flu illnesses, 120,000 hospitalizations, and 6,600 deaths. Flu B viruses, which tend to affect children, are still dominating, but flu A viruses are now increasing. In the midst of a carbon monoxide